Next video we're going over is about something called the elephant rule. It's another rule of progression I created to help you make the proper loading decisions in the gym so you can continue to progress and continue to see results in your body and your strength without overdoing it and without risking injury. That's what we're going over today. So if you go into your account or in your book, whichever you choose, let's say I was doing day 4 today. I feel like lucky number 4 today. I'm going to log my workout. Log completed. Everything's fine and dandy. A little check mark there. And this is my workout for the day. Click on log details. And here I am. Now, the first exercise I have is 4 sets of 6 reps of deadlift at various percentages. Again, if this is the first time you're doing the program, you just pick a number you're comfortable with and you're going to work from there. You're going to start from there. You're going to go further each time. You don't have to actually know your 63%. You'll know it eventually as you get stronger. Usually it takes at least 3 months of training with me to actually come to the point where you could even test your 1RMs or your maxes. So if you're a complete beginner, don't worry about the percentages. Just pick a weight and build from there. Don't pick something too high. Pick something that's kind of in between where your strength is and work from there. If you were to judge, what's my 63% strength? Obviously don't take a weight that you could lift 1,000,000 times. Take a weight that you could lift around 6 times, and that'll be around your 63%, we'll say. So, deadlift, conventional, clean grip. I have to do 4 sets of 6. And let's say my first set is 315 pounds, all right? Remember the Southeast rule. The Southeast rule dictates that every set, you must increase the weight 10 to 20 pounds for lower body exercises or 5 to 10 pounds for upper body exercises. Ballpark numbers, but always be conservative in your jumps because you're going to be doing a linear progression and you will get stronger. So the best thing to do is be conservative because don't worry, there's going to be plenty of opportunity for you to deadlift every single day of your training program. There's a lot of deadlifts in my programs. Don't sweat it. Don't burn yourself out too early. That's all I got to say. So 315 pounds. The next one would be 325. Now let's say in attempting 325 pound deadlift for 6 reps, I was simply not able to do 6 reps in a row. I was not able to do 6 reps consecutively. I was only able to do 4. But in the program, I had told you to do 6. So what do? How do you solve the issue, right? You can't start changing the program and doing different rep ranges here, then you're not following my program. So it doesn't matter whether or not you do all the reps or not, and you must do all the reps. That's part of the system here, part of the elephant rule. So the question I ask my clients is, when you run into a situation like this, the question I ask them is, how do you eat an elephant? It's an old riddle or it's an old saying. How do you eat an elephant? And the answer is 1 bite at a time. So you have an elephant here, and you're only able to eat 4/6 of it, right? 4 of them. So you have to take another bite of that elephant. You have 2 more bites left, right? And you took 2 more reps. There you go. You've eaten the elephant in 2 bites. I hope that makes sense for you, right? You had 325 pounds. You had to lift it 6 times. You had to complete that lift in 2 parts, 2 bites. You took 2 bites of the elephant. This is your whole elephant. You took it in 2 bites, right? So if in this set you had to take 2 bites out of the elephant to complete the set, that means for the next set, you will not give yourself a bigger elephant. You will keep it at 325. And usually, you'll be able to improve on your effort in the following set, and you'll probably be able to get it. 6 reps. Then from there, you could increase the weight again, probably more moderate jump this time. And that's it. That's what eating the elephant means. Let me write up another example for you here. We have sumo deadlift over here for 3 reps. Again, let's say 315 pounds, right? And I was able to do it no problem. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use this area up here because it has a bit more space for me to do what I want to do. So 315 pounds, no problem. 6 reps. The next one, you do a 20-pound jump, 335 pounds. And you're very fatigued that day, rough day at work, whatever it may be. Boyfriend or girlfriend got mad at you. You're a bit emotionally drained. Fine. You were only able to do 3 reps initially. You take a little 15-second break. You gather your senses. You gather your emotions. You gather your motivation. And you manage to muster out another 2. So far, 2 bites. you have 1 bite left. In the elephant rule, one of the rules of the elephant rule is that you can only eat the elephant in a maximum of 3 bites, otherwise the weight is simply inappropriate. And in the last bite, you manage to get another 2. You've eaten the entire elephant. Now, once again, because you were not able to eat the elephant in a single bite, you will not increase the weight. You will reattempt it at that number. And if your performance improves, then that's an appropriate number. If your performance decreases, you should probably lower the weight, and maybe you jump too far too soon. You're figuring stuff out. It's the first time you're doing the program. Makes sense. It's normal. This is one of the reasons why I like to keep people in their programs longer than 4 weeks, because it'll take you much longer than 4 weeks to master a program. That is just 100% true, regardless of what you read on the various training websites that are trying to sell you things. So let's say set number 3 over here, right? I'm getting really tired now. I managed to do 2 and 2 and only 1. So that's only 5 reps. I said you have to do 6. Well, at this point, you're just burned out, all right? All you could do now is reduce the weight, say back to 315, and attempt to get back on track. And then the next time you do this exercise on this day, you pick your numbers much more conservatively. Basically, you messed up. You picked something too high on a day where you didn't have the endurance to do what you have to do. So next time you should probably pick something much lighter so that it could carry you through the whole workout using the Southeast rule. So a better decision the next time would be something like this. Let's say 255. I'll get rid of this stuff. Okay, so you're supposed to do 6 reps, and now you start at 255 instead, kind of redeeming yourself here. 275, yeah, no problem. 295, and then 315, all right? And yes, the total intensity and volume is less than the other one, but you are doing all 6 reps all at once, which is the physiological effect I want it to have on your body, is to actually be able to do those 6 reps. So the next time you hit this session, you're gonna start at 275, then 295, then 315, there we go, oopsie, 315, and then 335, and then you could see even the next session after that, it's gonna go higher and higher, higher. By being conservative in your approach, you will have greater longevity in your linear progression, and you will move farther, faster than the other guy who's being too impatient and too egotistical in his lifting to actually start low and kind of progress at a slower pace. It's kind of like the story, you know, the tortoise and the hare, you know. Pace yourself. Don't try to win the race too quickly. You're going to burn yourself out, and you're going to have to nap under that tree. It's not going to work out. At the end of the day, the tortoise always wins. You know, in Japanese, they say the Kaizen principle, which means slow incremental gains over time will produce the greatest results. That's essentially what we're doing here. That's essentially what the Southeast rule in combination with the elephant rule is. And if you follow that, I guarantee that you will get strength beyond anything you ever expected using Morphic training systems. I'm Adam Farr, glad to help you. If you have any questions about the video, drop me an email, send me a message on Facebook, online, through a direct message on Instagram. Whatever you want to do, get in touch, and I'll try to help you out in any way I can. Take care.